Hello, my name is Jeff Burchell. So there's this story of this guy named Justin and his wife. They live down in Costa Rica. They moved down there to live, kind of the life of dreams, right? But they were really struggling. They were living in this little condo. Their rent was only $400 a month, and they could hardly pay their rent. I mean, it was really bad for them. They were doing all kinds of things to try to grow their business and create an income online, and just weren't having any success. So one day, Justin was invited out by one of his mentors to go out and visit his mentor, and they went to some waterfalls. And they were there talking and masterminding and just trying to figure out, a better way and show Justin that it was possible. Well, they did some swimming, and he was swimming by a waterfall, and the undertow actually started pulling him under. And he started fighting, and he was just trying to get out, and the harder he fought, the more it pulled him under. And I don't know if you've ever been in a situation like that where it seems like, and maybe it's not, a life or death situation, but it seemed like the harder you fought, the worse it got, right? The worse that it pulled you under and you just couldn't get your head above water. That was what was happening. And luckily his mentor saw what was going on and jumped in, and Dave grabbed him and pulled him out of the water, and both of them almost lost their life that day. And what come from that was that Justin had an extremely huge breakthrough. He went from struggling to realizing how precious life really is, and went out the next month and created more income. And hey, look, if you want to see average incomes, I'm going to put a link right below this video or on the blog post, and you can go ahead and check that out, because anything I mention about money, I want you to realize that results are not guaranteed. But Justin went out that next month and actually created more income in 1 month than he'd made in the past couple years combined. Over the past couple years, Justin's went on to make $1.7 million. The other day, he was doing a training for the whole company, and he was teaching us some really, really high-level Facebook advertising stuff. I mean, the nuts and bolts stuff that everybody's always looking for. How do you do this? Well, that's the kind of stuff we learn. And he was teaching us, and he was talking about how he was sponsoring people and how many people he'd sponsored that day. And yesterday evening, he was on our Monday night call, and he was talking about how he had crossed the $1.7 million mark yesterday, and had brought 33 new people into the business at the time of the call. I mean, he really knows what he's doing. Wouldn't you like the ability to learn from people like that? People that have gotten proven results and a system that actually works, and have a breakthrough for yourself. And I'm not talking about that you need to go and find a waterfall and almost lose your life or anything like that. But I understand the feeling a little bit, because when I was younger, I was involved in a car accident, and I wasn't injured or anything, but I can remember that feeling of being on the edge and thinking, oh my gosh, am I going to live through this? Is this it for me? And, you come out of a situation like that with a little bit different outlook on life. And there's other reasons to have breakthroughs, too. There's other things that cause breakthroughs. Like, I've got my two kids, and they're a big why for me. When I had my son, when my first child was born, it was a big breakthrough for me. It was a big change in my life, a big change in my reality and my priorities. And if you're a parent, I'm sure you can relate. I'm sure you understand exactly what I mean. And, that can be a big enough breakthrough. It doesn't take something as crazy as almost drowning in a waterfall or a car wreck or something like that to realize how precious life is. I mean, just look around you and realize that, we don't know how much more time we've got, so why don't we make the best of it? Why don't we enjoy every minute of it? And that's why I share these videos. That's why I do what I do, because I know that by what I'm doing over time is going to give me more time freedom. It's going to give me more financial freedom, more time zone freedom, so that I can take my family, take my wife and kids, and experience life more. And regardless if I work or not, wouldn't it be a lot nicer to go on a vacation and stay at a nicer place, go to a better place, go on a better cruise and stay in the suites or that kind of stuff, right? And not have to worry about it, not have to worry about having your bills paid at the end of the month, and being able to just go all out for Christmas and the holidays for your family, for your children. And those kind of gifts, those kind of have a reward of their own, don't they? I mean, the smile on my children's face is more valuable to me than a stack of money, because it's much more fulfilling. It's much more to my heart. And I want to give them more experiences like that. So I have to do things. I have to, I can't just sit back and wait for my breakthrough to come to me. I've got to go out and get it. I got to get inspired. I got to get motivated. I got to take action. And that's why I share these videos. That's why I do my blog posts, because I know by doing that, I'm doing the work that's necessary. And it's not hard work. I mean, I'm talking here for a few minutes. This is a little bit longer than normal. But I really wanted to share a little bit more today. I wanted to talk a little bit more about one of my mentors. You know, Justin has really inspired me. I got to meet him a couple years ago at an event, and he's just a good person. He's somebody you want to be around. And if you can learn how to make buku money off of him, that's even better, right? That's the kind of people you want to be around. You don't want to be around people that are trying to borrow your last buck when you're scraping to get by, right? You want to be around people who can teach you how to not just fish to feed yourself, but like Justin says, fish to feed a village. That's a lot better of a scenario if you ask me. So you know what? I'm going to end it with that and just, go ahead and click the link below this video. Make a new decision today. Today could be the start of your breakthrough. Today could be the little steps that lead to that breakthrough that completely changes your life. And all you got to do is just make a decision to go ahead and click a link and see for yourself. So do that now. Just go ahead and right below this video, click that link, and I can't wait to see you on the inside, my friend. Have a great day.